Okay, folks, it's time to get those car care questions in here before the snowflakes start flying, right? So Andy Fiffick is back from Radar, call it whichever one, but it's a great spot. It's a complete care stop. And we got these great questions here. Brad Down in Promotions built this. Look at this.
No, that's amazing.
They do a nice job there. We got plenty of tread.
Yeah.
We stick Lincoln's head in there on the
That's a great
penny.
snow tire.
Yeah, it's a great snow tire. So we got some great questions, too. This is from Kevin in Elyria. Thank you, Kevin, very much. What does it mean if my check engine light comes on, but the car drives fine?
Okay, that's actually a very good question because a lot of people ignore the check engine light, as we know. But what that means is the check engine light says, hey, look at me, I have a problem going on that I want to be looked at. Now, if the check engine light is flashing, it's going on and off, that means stop and have me looked at now.
That's the worst.
That's the worst. So when a check engine light is flashing, you're going to be doing some kind of catastrophic damage to your vehicle. You could be ruining the catalytic converters. There's something going on that it wants you to stop driving the vehicle. But if the check engine light is just on, you may be polluting too much. You may be causing the engine to be running maybe a little too warm or too cold. A stuck thermostat open, the engine may be running cold. Now you're putting too much condensation in the oil, and you may be sludging the engine up. So you are going to be causing some damage, but you're not going to notice it. So a perfect example is you might have a bad oxygen sensor, and you're polluting too much. Now you're ruining the catalytic converters, and if you let that go for a whole year, you may need to put brand new catalytic converters on when all you really needed to do was change a spark plug or a wire or something minor.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really seem to be affecting the driving, but you are doing damage.
So it's $50 versus hundreds of dollars.
Or maybe thousands.
Thousands.
Yeah, I remember one time we had a lady come in. She ignored the check engine light for over a year because she didn't need to have her E-check done. By the time she needed to fix it, she needed to put $4,000 worth of catalytic converters on because she had a blocked air filter.
That's why people steal those catalytic converters, right?
Well, they steal them to make the money, but yes, then the resellers resell them to people.
Let's take another out of the magic tire here. This is Joe in Lorraine. Should I replace all 4 tires at once or just 2?
Okay, there's a big fallacy on that. If you have an all-wheel drive vehicle, it's very important to have all 4 tires match perfectly. A part-time driver, a vehicle you take in and out of 4-wheel drive, not so important. But an all-wheel drive vehicle where the tires are engaged all the time, the electronics are going to measure the wheel speeds on all 4 of them tires. They have to match. So if somebody tells you need to replace all 4 tires, you got to ask them why and then follow through with a lot of questions. But typically, you want to replace pairs so that the drive axles are the same size tires. But unless it's an all-wheel drive vehicle, you normally don't have to replace 4 at a time.
So some of those tires that have smaller tires in the front and bigger tires in the back, they're 4-wheel drive, they could be what?
Yeah.
Part-time?
Well, you're talking about a vehicle with staggered tires.
Yeah.
Yeah, staggered when you have bigger or smaller, typically smaller in the front, bigger in the back for traction. Those you have to replace in pairs always.
Always in pairs.
But an all-wheel drive vehicle, they always have to be exactly the same size.
Okie doke. That was good information there. Learned a bunch of stuff myself there. How about Lisa from Parma? Woohoo! Why does my car shake when I hit the brakes at highway speeds?
All right, typically on that case, you're going to have warped rotors. So the discs or rotors on the front, they got a warp in them. So when you go at the highway speed, they're going to vibrate a lot faster. You're not going to notice at slow speed, but at highway speed, they're going so much quicker, they're going to shake the brake pedal.
That kind of thing.
Yeah. That's going to be brake rotors.
That's another great one. We had nothing but great questions here today. Megan from Hudson. Hey, Hudson. How do I know if my timing belt needs to be replaced? Boy, if you mess that one up, you got problems.
Well, you're not going to know because there's no way really knowing when the timing belt's going to break. Look at your owner's manual, and whatever the manufacturer recommends to change it, you change it before it needs to be done. If you change it up front, a little bit of money to change it. If it breaks and it's an interference engine, you could be replacing the engine or at least major engine repairs.
Yeah, because everything just goes wacky then.
Well, if the pistons hit the valves, now you bent the valves. You need to at least do a head job on it.
Okay, they're giving me the say goodbye thing here real quick. The have your brakes checked. You got that going on right now?
Yeah, we have. That's why I'm wearing pink. We got the Brakes for Breast campaign, free brake pads or shoes this entire month of October, and we give 10% back to the Cleveland Clinic for breast research.
There you go. Okay, thank you very much, Andy.